Hey guys, Ludgonious here, welcome back. Today we're doing another Inside the Episode. We've decided to stop going in order. A lot of the more interesting episodes, with like more hidden Easter eggs and things, are later on in LIU Atlas. Don't worry, we will go back to the first season and finish those up eventually, but we just wanted to kind of switch to one that we knew was kind of interesting. Today we're going to be talking about the Undique Station. It's from Season 6. It's home to the LIU's domestic intelligence agency called the Inquisitors. They invite Duke there because they want to show off their capabilities, I guess. And it's mostly due to the revolution. They want to make sure everybody stays in line. I guess we'll start off with what it means. Undique, or Undique, I don't know how you actually say it. But if you use Google Translate, it comes back as everywhere, from all sides, from all places. It's referring to this space station's capability that it can see anywhere in the galaxy. It's like a massive telescope. Uses this form of technology where it can actually jump light, so it can see light years away. Some of the Easter eggs in there. The guide, his name is Emmerich. It's based off of Nicholas Emmerich, and he was the Inquisitor General during the Spanish Inquisition. I didn't really know much about him, but I just thought it was a cool name to give the guide. If you look through the episode, you'll also see a reference to C-Tech astronomy. You guys know what that's from?
I do not know.
It's from the movie Sneakers. If you haven't seen it, I recommend checking it out. It's kind of like these group of guys, they're going up against the NSA and other computer hackers and stuff. And they realize that C-Tech astronomy is actually an anagram. And if you rearrange the letters in that, it comes back as too many secrets. So that's just kind of another little Easter egg. The station, there's too many secrets, so they built the station so they can see everything.
Yeah.
Another point of interest in this episode, it wraps up parts of LIU Revolutions. If you look closely throughout the episode, you'll see three of the major players. Satus is in one of the prison cells.
Yeah.
Emilion is getting tortured when Duke goes into the torture chamber. And Trado, they actually locate him using this station. They zoom in on the planet that he's on and find out where he is. Other than that, what do you guys think about? You have favorite parts, or?
I just love all the builds, the hallway scenes. My favorite's the torture chamber, the scene where Dude gets in the chair and he's used to all drugs and it doesn't faze him at all. And then they bring in
The mind reader.
and he doesn't even want to mess with it because Duke's a basket case. So
yeah, some weird stuff in that mind.
Yeah,
that's for
you
sure.
don't want to go there. No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Ludi, you got anything?
Yeah, I'd say a couple things I like is one where they just leave the area where the prison cells are located, and they're kind of in this corridor, and Duke asks them if they're already in the torture chamber, and the guy wants to know why, and he says, well, there's stairs here, and that's torture enough, I guess. And you'll see, if you've checked out all the episodes where Duke just really hates stairs, so that's kind of a funny part. And then kind of something that Ludgotti already touched on, but I just think it's funny in all these episodes that Duke always finds himself getting into some type of trouble or unfortunate situation, and he gets, they know that he's visited all these planets where the revolution has occurred, so they interrogate him and go through all that. So,
And obviously, it turns out that Duke had no part of the revolution. Duke would probably be the guy that messed it up if he did. One thing I kind of like is you keep saying torture chamber, but torture is illegal in the LIU. They ship them off to other planets for that. There's a planet called Arkham, and we'll get to behind the episode on that one eventually. So they don't necessarily torture them per se, but they use some pretty extreme methods, forms of interrogation and stuff, and it kind of goes back to current events about how like people have been getting interrogated certain ways and like what's torture, and there's different like things throughout the episode. Like supposedly there's no torture, but they won't let Duke have his microphone, and then Duke's like, that's torture.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what is torture to one person is torture to somebody else. Even the mind reader they bring in, the Musbillion, he feels like he's being tortured because he's got to read Duke's mind, and it just kind of all goes around that everybody's idea of torture is different. So that was one thing I kind of liked about the episode. I can't really think anything off the top of my head.
Yeah. Another when they go into the room with the big screen, the computer, and they zoom in on the other world, and you get to see him take the guy prisoner, and that whole scene right there is just awesome too. The build and everything.
Yeah.
How do you get that little picture that the computer screen? Is that just another picture that's?
Yeah, I built like it starts off as a planet, and then it goes to like another like full scene with like mountains and a landing pad and everything. So I actually had to build that, take a picture of it, and then once I built the screen, I would just use Microsoft Paint and just paste it where the screen was supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean it looks
so like
real good.
For that one where they find Trotto and that like mountainous landing pad thing, and like it took an hour at least, if not more, to build that like little scene, and then it gets like squished down to a little tiny block and put on a different screen, and it's only in there for like one scene. So
Right.
it kind of shows like a lot of LIU Atlas. There's a lot of work that goes into certain things that you don't really even see that much, but I feel like it makes it a little like enriches it a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And because you already have the great like commentary and stuff with Duke, and then you have these amazing builds that people don't realize how long it actually takes to do.
Yeah.
The effort that goes into it. So
Yeah. And I love seeing the reflections of the guys off the bricks.
Yeah.
It just looks real clean, smooth, and
Yep.
All right. Well, that I guess wraps up our
Yeah, I don't got
review
anything
of the Undique Station.
Like it, thumbs up, two thumbs up.
Undique, yeah.
Thumbs up.
I don't know. We haven't
Undique.
decided amongst ourselves how it would be pronounced. We all get our own different way. But all right, we'll come back with another Inside the Episode. Make sure you check out all our episodes at www.ludgonious.com. And you can also, obviously you're checking out our YouTube channel, but please like and subscribe. Comment too. Let us know if you had any more insights in this episode. And we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Alright, just as a side note, we are taking requests for Inside the Episode. So if you have an episode that you enjoyed or you want to find out more information on, please comment below and let us know what it is, and we'll get to it. We're taking requests, so whatever you put up there will be the next one we do. Alright, see ya.